The universe is teaching us how to live our life. It presents a situation where we could learn to cope up and adapt if necessary. The lessons that the universe is giving us is experiential rather than theoretical. It cannot be learned through books, but by experiencing it through. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone, wherever you are in the world. I am Aghama, and I welcome you to another podcast episode of Lair or Luntiang Aghama Internet Radio, where we are your gateway to the future. Lair is a media ministry production of Luntiang Aghama, Natural Divine Artshine of Healing Incorporated, that is located at Barangay Francisco Narra in the rising city of San Jose del Monte, which you can find at the land of the heroes in the province of Bulacan, Philippines. Lair is a podcast internet radio made at Anchor.fm, which is widely distributed at Apple's Podcast, Breaker, Google Podcast, Overcast, Pocketcast, Radio Public, and Spotify. Before we start our today's podcast episode, may I invite you now for a moment of silence in praying for peace. So let us now pray. There is one power in the universe, and we are the perfect manifestation of that power. And for as such, we pray for peace. We pray for peace, we pray for love, and we pray for stability. We pray that all the people around the world to embrace peace. Peace that promotes justice. Justice that follows discipline and orderliness. Discipline and orderliness as a result of understanding. Understanding as a product of knowledge, and knowledge as a fruit from the seed of love. O great Supreme Divine Spirit, we come before you as your children and ask you to bless us with courage. Courage that makes love and peace to overcome all forms of evil, fear, hatred, terror, violence, warfare, and warriors around the world. By the power of love that gives us life, may peace prevail on earth. May all the people around the world be blessed with peace. May all the inhabitants of Mother Earth enjoy the blessings of love. As we create and manifest this in our life by our unified will, with aiming harm to no one, and in full gratitude to the divine, we accept and receive this. And it is so, so mote it be. Mayari na, pag-asatin. Have you wake up early in the morning and see the sun rises? What about its setting down? Have you seen the moon and the stars shining their light brightly in the dark skies of the night? Have you seen a seed sprouting its root to the ground? What about the raindrops? why it falls down from the sky to the ground. Have you ever thought about the wonder of nature and to what it teaches to us? Some people might have explained all about this natural phenomena, but if we carefully observe the activities of nature, we are going to learn from it. Imagine that all of us are in a journey, and the sun will be our companion and guide. Do you think that the sun will stop rising up and wait for us to wake up before we can start our journey? I think not. Instead, we will be left behind. Our life existence in this planet are being guided through day and night. If we are going to observe its guidance during the day, there is light. In the light, we can see things. During the daylight, we can feel the warmth. It is like when we move and exercise our body, we produce heat that raises up our temperature. And in the afternoon, the sun sets and nighttime comes. This means darkness covers the light and it cools down the environment that we could rest. During the daylight, we see all people are awake and do their activities. Even plants, flowers, and trees, animals, and everyone enjoys the rays of the sun when it shines. Through the rays of the sun, it highlights the beauty of them. We recognize the color of the leaves, their stems, trunk, and their flowers. It is more visible in the daytime rather in the nighttime. I remember a past discussion with the members of Luntiang Aghama about the activities of humankind in observing the laws of nature. They have said that today in our generation, light is not limited only during the daytime. Aside from the light that comes from the moon and the star, mankind has generates electricity to produce light. Indeed, that is correct. Through human intellect, they generate electricity to produce light even in the darkest hour of the night. And with that, the natural law of day and night has been violated. Human now can still stay up late in the night and do activities like what it should be done in the daytime. With this, we see how humankind is defying the law of nature, and with it, humankind will also suffer from the consequence it may take. We as humans are the master of our own lives. This becomes real because of the free will that we all have. The guides are just guides. We have our choice if we are going to follow their guidance. But remember that the guides were given to us so that we could have a safe journey. Rather than traveling alone, we might be taking the long and difficult path, but you still have your freedom, your own choice on how to live your life. But without taking any guide with you, be prepared also to take the consequence you may meet along the way. Guidance is being offered to us every day in our life. The purpose of having a guide is to make our life journey easy. Our guides will help us to travel the safe and easy route rather than the long and difficult path. Guides are always available to assist us anytime. All we need to do is just ask and follow their lead. Just tell them where we want to go in our life journey. They will not just only give us direction on where to go, but they will accompany us until we reach our destination. And that will be all for now. And thank you for tuning in to our today's podcast episode here at Apus Lair. If you have some question, suggestion, comment, and prayer request, please do not hesitate to write me an email at apuadman@luntiangagama.org or at luntiangagama@gmail.com. And please kindly check on the link on our description in order for you to know us more. So until then, may you all blessed be peace. Mayari na, pag-asatin,